I have perfected the workflow of editing and speeding up my process in post-production by using a method I call mise en place. Today I'm going to be talking about it and sharing my top secrets of how to speed up your workflow to edit videos in less than an hour. On my desktop, I have this little folder called the Zack Pack, which is my mise en place. It's a collection of different folders that contain my most used assets for every single video. Everything from title cards, sound effects that I've picked up over the years, preset, film effects, most used project files, music compositions from all of the websites that I use. This has been an accumulation of content that I've gained over the past 5 years of editing videos. It's a big folder. And this is what I call my mise en place editing strategy. What's mise en place? Mise en place is a French culinary term used to describe having everything in its place. So before cooks get their meal going and start cooking, they have all of their ingredients out there. So when it comes to go time and crunch time, they're able to just pick and peel and take things from their surroundings and settings. Construction workers have their tools laid out, chefs have their food, and editors should have their assets. So this is my asset pack that has all of these things. And so what I would recommend in the future, if you guys are working on this, you should have your folders to put in your stuff. So if you're starting to collect music for projects, start throwing it into a music folder. If you start creating film effects for your videos, start putting it into a folder. Everything from brushstroke assets, volumetric freebies that I've gained off of websites, light leaks, film scans, dust particles, everything. This is my everything pack. So then when it comes to working on a project, I just take this folder and drag and drop it into my timeline. And therefore, I'm not hunting through different websites and trying to get a song from here, a transition from here, a download from this spot. It's all in one area. And so if you guys are wanting to build out your online catalog of things and starting to put it together into a folder, I've actually created a free download in my store, which basically is just a categorizer. So they're just folders to start throwing stuff in. So if you've downloaded some music from Epidemic Sound, Artlist, or Premium Beat, throw that in there. If you've got some sound effects that you've gained, start throwing that in there. Different assets pack. I've created just this organizer because I think editing is 50% talent and artistic flair, and another 50% is just being a really good organizer. But I haven't stopped there. This is something I'm really excited to share with you guys. If you are wanting to save a bit of time and not scour the internet for a ton of different assets, transitions, video effects, and LUTs, I've created something that I call the Creator Pack, which is basically my mise en place for everybody. And it's also on my store, which basically is a little bit of everything that I've started compiling over the last few months. Everything from bad video effects that have these like crazy filters, to film grain textures that I layer in, to glowing background assets, transitions, over 55 sound effects, lookup tables, and much, much more. This is a compilation of all of the things that I use for my edits and a downloadable pack for you guys. You don't have to scour the internet for everything. This is kind of a one-stop shop. So this is a little cinematic sequence that I put together of the island that we've been staying at. It's a collection of a few shots that I have right here. So to speed up my workflow after editing it together, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna import my creator pack from my desktop, dragging and dropping it into my project file. Now that it's been imported, I'm gonna press OK, and then open up the creator pack, which has all of my assets. Now the first thing I wanna do is add a 2:3:5 aspect ratio. So what I'll do is I'll grab it and throw it on. Widescreen, cinematic, boom. But that's not where I want to end. In fact, I want to give it a little bit of a dreamy flair. So I'm going to type in glow, and I'm going to come across some of these glow effects that I created here, which are kind of like these glowing light leaks. So I'm going to take it out, boom, throw this into here, scale it to fit the frame size. These are all shot in 4K. So if your timeline is 1080, you just have to press set frame size. And then what we're gonna do is I'm going to change the effect here to soft light, and boom. Now I have this sort of dreamy effect over top of it. And if I wanna do a quick transition between these two shots, perhaps speeding up the flare, all I have to do is type in pan, Pam.
I think I might be able to help with the Pam dilemma.
Type in pan, transition, drag and drop it over between my two clips, shift over the two clips so that I have a bit of a transition here, and press play. Boom. Now I've created that with that effect. And just to show you guys the diversity of this pack, we'll type in film, which is going to give us a bit of a film grain or film texture effect over top of my clips, which I will apply right now and take it into the shot. Effects, multiply, and boom, there we go. Now I've got a bit of a film grain over top of my shots. And this works so well for adding title cards, additional assets, film grain overlays. Everything that you've seen in this video as part of my explanations have come from having that mise en place available. So if you guys are interested in elevating your project file, speeding up your workflow time, and starting to build a bit of a catalog of things, or perhaps just want to have them right away, in my shop down there, I have 2 downloadable things. One is a free download, which is basically just an organizer for all of your files. And then the other one is my creator pack, which I have been using for months now, and I absolutely love it. I'm so happy to be sharing it with you guys because I really do think it'll save you a lot of time by using this mise en place method. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Keep making some great stuff, and I will see you guys in another video.